Did you know that at its height, the British Empire controlled almost 23% of the world's population? This staggering figure meant that nearly 1 in 4 people on Earth lived under British rule. And it wasn't just the people. The British Empire also spanned 24% of the Earth's land area, covering vast territories across multiple continents. It was often said that the sun never set on the British Empire, a testament to its global reach and influence. But behind this vast empire lies a series of shocking and often overlooked facts about colonization. The impact of British rule was profound and far-reaching, affecting millions of lives in ways that are still felt today. From the Americas to Asia, Africa to Australia, the reach of the empire was vast and its impact profound. The British influence shaped economies, cultures and societies, leaving a legacy that continues to be studied and debated. Let's dive into them. The British East India Company began as a trading enterprise but soon dominated India's political and economic systems. During British rule, nearly $45 trillion worth of resources were drained from India. Iconic treasures like the Koh-i-Noor diamond were taken, while millions of Indians were subjected to poverty. Colonial policies didn't just exploit resources, they caused widespread suffering. The Bengal Famine of 1943 saw millions of tons of rice exported to feed British troops, leading to nearly 3 million deaths from starvation. This was a chilling testament to the human cost of colonial greed. The British Empire's ambitions extended to manipulating global trade. To counter a trade imbalance with China, Britain flooded the Chinese market with opium, leading to widespread addiction. When China tried to stop the trade, Britain launched the Opium Wars, resulting in China's defeat and the ceding of Hong Kong. This marked the beginning of China's century of humiliation. The British Empire relied on divide and rule to maintain control over its vast territories. This strategy was not just a method of governance, but a calculated move to weaken the unity of the colonized regions. By fostering divisions among ethnic and religious groups, they ensured long-term instability. This deliberate fragmentation made it easier for the British to impose their rule and exploit the resources of the land. This policy led to the tragic partition of India in 1947, creating the separate nations of India and Pakistan. The division was marked by immense violence and upheaval, and causing one of the largest mass migrations in history. Millions were displaced, and countless lives were lost in the chaos that ensued. The seeds of division sown by the British bore bitter fruit, leaving a legacy of conflict and division that continues to affect the region to this day. The British Empire's expansion was often accompanied by brutal violence, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre in 1919 saw British troops kill over 1,000 unarmed Indians, a stark reminder of the Empire's ruthless control. In Kenya, the Mau Mau uprising was met with ruthless suppression, with tens of thousands detained in concentration camps, enduring unimaginable suffering. These atrocities reveal the dark underbelly of the British Empire, exposing the brutal methods used to maintain control over its colonies. They challenge the romanticized narratives that often surround it, urging us to confront the harsh realities of colonial rule and its lasting impact on the world. The British Empire was not invincible. The Anglo-Nepalese War from 1814 to 1816 saw the Nepalese army, led by skilled commanders and Gurkha warriors, fight valiantly against the British. This resistance proved to be a costly miscalculation for the British. The small Himalayan kingdom of Nepal stood its ground. The scramble for Africa saw European powers carve up the continent. In southern Africa, the discovery of gold and diamonds fueled British imperial ambitions. The British South Africa Company, led by Cecil Rhodes, employed brutal tactics to seize land and resources. Local populations were displaced, forced into labor, and subjected to racial segregation. And colonization was also a cultural assault. In Australia, the British implemented policies to eradicate Aboriginal culture. Children were forcibly removed from their families and forbidden from speaking their languages. This stolen generations policy left a deep scar on Aboriginal communities. The British Empire's impact continues to shape the modern world. Recognizing these facts isn't just about understanding history, it's about learning from it. The rise and fall of empires, the struggles for freedom, and the resilience of the human spirit deserve to be remembered. Understanding the past gives us a clearer vision for a more just and equitable future.